Looney Farm Guy here, and this is the Valmetal Maxx-Trac Dura-Tech by Custom Modding on Farming Simulator 22. It's for all platforms, PC, Mac, and console. I'm on PS5 here on the Georgia Farms map for this test and demonstration of this pack of, wow, massive pack of slurry tankers and spreader attachments. And we have quite a few here. We have tankers ranging from small, and there's 6 of them, all the way up to the largest. We're going to look at these in detail. Also, spreader attachments ranging from small all the way to large, and then we have a cultivator and injector, I guess you could call it. And so we're going to take a quick look at all of them in the store first, and then we're going to, or I'm going to, take each one of these and test them out with the appropriately sized, and I'll show you everything what I do. So first of all, where do we find the tanks? And the slurry tanks are going to be here under slurry tanks, as well as all the attachments. So everything is here, and if you want to make sure that you have everything, then you go to mods and DLCs, and it will show you everything that's included in this pack. And as you can see here, yes, it is the same as we see here under slurry tanks. So first of all, I'm going to go through the first item here, the first tank, in great detail, and then all the rest are actually exactly the same options, just the size and weight and so forth is going to be different. So looking at the first one, the Max Dura-Tech Tandem, $74,900, 170 horsepower recommended, 17,200 liter capacity, 9 mile per hour working speed, digestate and slurry. We have wheel brands of Michelin, Trelleborg, and Verticene. Those are the 3 wheel brands on all the trailers. So you cannot, there is no anything else. Power beam transfer system. This, at least in consoles, I do believe is just going to be a decorative, but we got them on most of them, so you can have that yes or no. Flow meter control. I have those on several. We're going to see if that does anything. Beacons, yes or no. So we have a beacon up there. Extension. So a fill extension. Again, this is decorative for the most part. Automatic greasing system. This is definitely, I'm sure, decorative only. Attachers. Now, in this configuration, it is a transfer tank only. So we have 1 or 2 of these configured like this, but this here is the attachment, so you can attach the, well, attachments. Main color, we have orange, red, and this is your tank, or gray. And then your design color is either orange or red, and then the license plate, as you can see there, that's where the license plate goes. So that is your tanks. As I said, they all have exactly all the same attachments. They only get it's the size that gets bigger. So we got 17.2, we got 21.5, 23.6, 28, 36, 38.6. 38.6 is the largest capacity tank, and it has the 4-axle configuration there, quite large. What kind of hitch is on here? It's being squirrely. That's an interesting hitch. Right. Okay. High diffuser. Color red or orange. We have, so that's 8.2 meter working width at 9 miles per hour. We have another 8.2 working width. Lower spray at $3,490. Color orange or red. We have double lower spray, 12 meters. Color orange or red. And then we have extended lower spray, 16 meter working width. Orange or red. And then we have manure injector, it's called. We're gonna yeah, looks like it's cultivator and manure injector, 7 meter working width, 9 miles per hour. We have generation 3 or 4. Let's buy the Gen 4 one just because I didn't have one yet. So there we go. Now, let's see, which one of these? This one I didn't put an attacher on, excuse me. Let's grab that one, just for now, and we will attach it. So let's see how it attaches here. Like so. All right. Nice. All right, let's get our help window on here. Let's see, what do we got here? Double application. Okay, so there's no spreader on there yet. So it's interesting, it gives me a double application rate. Right stick. Yeah, I didn't put any options on this. So all these right stick, left stick, unload here. Interesting. All right, let's see if this fills up with a start filling. Digestator slurry. Okay, slurry. Cool. Right. Filling up. Okay. Now, it doesn't let me turn it on, which is understandable because I do not have anything attached. Now it does say, oh, it doesn't give me the unload here now. So once it's filled, I was wondering about that. Right, so transferring this to, say, a cell point. Well, let's put a cell point down. Do we have turning? Yes, we have steering axles to help turn around and all that sort of stuff. Now I will be going in and configuring this. Oh. There we go. It's a little touchy. There we go. Slurry, empty the slurry. Yeah, so it works as a transfer tank if you don't have any of the extra bits on it or anything else like that. It should fill from your cow slurry or the or a biogas plant where you have the digestate and all that stuff. So let me get this one put back in the row, or get set up with the attacher, and we're going to set up the I'm going to get a smaller tractor for this, not an articulated one, and we will test out one of the spreaders on it. All right, 2 things before I start here. All these hose type attachments here, they do not connect to this. This connection here is only for the cultivator type attachment. These will not attach to it. Now, how do you attach this to this? Well, as I found out, if you just back up to it, you're not going to get anything. It's not going to attach that way. It is not, you can't lift it by hand. You're going to need a forklift or something with forks to lift it up to about this height, I do believe. And if I get in there, now you see attach Valmetal high diffuser. Aha, so that is where it attaches. It attaches up there. So I wanted to show you that in case you're wondering, how the heck do I attach that diffuser to this spreader. Now, while we're in here, L1 and right stick left and right, that is that suction tube, I guess you could call it, up and down. You can adjust that like so. So that is for consoles, at least by itself for consoles. That is a decorative item only, along with all the others. Now we have lights, signals, and there is our beacon all hidden away behind that extra, all the extra doodads and doohickeys that we have on this this piece of equipment. So all those extras are really not necessary to operate this vehicle. So here we go. We come up to the hire a worker, and there we go. Spreading away. So we'll meet you at the other side of the field. So here we come up to the end of the field. Let's see what its turnaround procedure is, and what's it going to do for us here. I've chosen a smaller tractor. This particular tank does not need a lot of horsepower, but you need something large enough. You want a you're gonna want a large tractor to pull these things around. It is quite heavy when it's full. Now, you don't have to put the small attachment on the small tank. You can go with the larger ones, but and you can see there's a turning axle, and when you back up, we're going to test that out in a minute. But let's see here, what does he do? Looks pretty good. Little bit of a crooked start, but otherwise it seems to be okay. Perhaps a little bit of overlap there. Right, so we have fired the worker. Let's see about backing up. Yeah, so that's nice. The axles don't turn when you're backing up. They straighten out. So that's nice. Right, okay, let's see here. Can we turn? Yeah, so it's interesting that when I turn it on, only one blue lights up. When the worker turns it on, everything lights up blue. So it works either way if you want to use it yourself, or let the AI worker do it. That's okay too. So we're going to park this aside, and then I'm going to grab the next size up and attach the next largest spreader. So let's park this guy out of the way, perhaps, shall we? It is a very nice. I know custom modding makes some really nice mods, and this, of course, is no exception. This is quite a just about everything you want in a slurry spreader pack. So very nice. Okay, we'll see you in a moment. All right, so here we are again with the next piece of equipment, and let's get this lined up. Come on, there we go. Let's get this up here and lined up. It doesn't have to be perfect. Whoop, come on, let me get in there. There we go. And oh, that's how, ooh, that's nasty. All right, be careful with that. That's how that one attaches. Comes off that pallet kind of funny. So yeah, be careful with that. Right, so let's of course, this is the next size up. It's the same tractor. It's starting to get a little bit heavy for this little tractor. And hire a worker, and away we go. And there it is. So it looks like it's the same width, just it's a lower. It's attached to a lower spot. Let's see here. Yeah, everything else. So let's just go ahead and zip along to the end of the field here and watch this guy turn around, shall we? We have a lot of items to go through, so I'm just gonna try not to waste your time spending too much time here on each one of these. I just want to make sure that each one of them works as they should. And the AI, this is a worker. I'm not controlling this. This is a worker doing this. And watching them turn around, make sure that they, you know, don't totally mess up. The real test, I think, is going to be with the articulated tractor and the large one. Sometimes they don't play well with each other, so we're going to test that out right away once we get to it. And there, so that looks like it's all fine and dandy and very nice. That one works well. We're going to drive this one back up over there, and then we're going to detach that back piece and see what happens to it, because I have a bit of a bad feeling about it, but we're going to see. We're going to park him right here because I hadn't detached one of them yet. So let's come back here, back it up, and detach that. And all right, interesting. Right. Okay. That's interesting. All right. So let's detach that, and let's just detach. Let's hook this one up and see what happens to this one when you. Okay, that one drops right straight down. Okay. I'm going to get a little bit of a larger tractor, I think, and we're going to set up the next one. All right, so the next one is the next tank up, and we're attaching the next spreader. And as we back up, you can actually attach this one without lifting it. So that's already a bonus for sure there. And so we're gonna head over to the field here, and we're going to test this one out. And there we go, hit the worker, and there we go, very nice. You see the consumption is maybe a little less than I expected, which is fine. So that seems to work well. Let's get up to the end and watch it turn around this one. Now again, you can attach these to any of the trailers. Any of the attachments will attach to any of the trailers, but I'm just kind of going through each one. So you can mix and match, as it were. They don't come as a set. Well, they do all come together, but you don't have, there isn't one specific one you have to use with another one. It's just, hopefully you understand my babblings. Now, here we go, turning around. Seems to be very, very controlled, very precise, as it were. And, yeah. There we go. Very good. That all looks good. Right. Not, no excessive overlap. The turnaround was very efficient. Right. So, again, we're going to just zip around here and detach that back piece and see how that comes off. So that you know. So those who need to know will know. And where we go. So there we go. Very nice. It sets up really nice and just in a spot where you can easily attach it. So very nice. Let's detach this and I will go grab the next one. So here we are. We're all set up, and as we back up to this one, as you can see, that is already at the height at which it accepts attachments. Now let's see here. Unfold. Yes, I thought so. Farm Dog Max is seen enough. L1 and X, and there we go. That unfolds the spreaders. And Activate double application rate is available if you so choose to use it. Yeah, we can just go ahead and start it here. And there we go, triple action. Very nice. Look at that. A nice wide spread width. And this is the widest spread width of this pack. And if we zip along down to the end of the row here, or the end of the field, we're going to watch it turn around and make sure it doesn't do anything goofy. And so far, so good. These all have steering axles, either the rear or the front and the rear axle, to facilitate the turning. As you can imagine, with that many axles and that long of a tank, you're going to need a little bit of help like that. So here we are at the turnaround, lining up. Max's little nails clickety-clacketing on the hardwood. And there we go. So very nice. Yes, very nice. So we stopped that. Let's turn on the double application. And as expected, yeah, so we're going 5 miles per hour instead of the 9-10 miles per hour. Right, so half speed, double application, half speed. No surprise there. All pretty standard stuff. Fold up that attachment. We're going to drive up, back up over here. Detach it to make sure it detaches. A nice suspension movement on the wheels as well. Very nice. Nice touch. Right, and here we go. Whoa, it's quite heavy. And detaching. Very nice. So detaches very nicely. So we're going to grab the big John Deere, and we're going to test out the cultivators next. All right, so here we are. And this one attaches very nicely. We have a nice hose that attaches there. And let's get this big beast over there. This is the largest. I skipped over this, the second largest one. This is the largest one, and I'm pretty sure we're going to see. Let's go up a bit to the next. Now this attachment would likely work much better on one of the smaller ones, but just showing you that yes. Okay, as soon as I lower it, so notice that as soon as you lower it, everything turns on. So we are sitting here losing, even if you're not moving, it is spreading the slurry. So if you lower it, it's already spreading slurry. And yeah, so just be aware of that. We're going to lift that and come to the end here and let the worker, let's see what the worker does with this, because this is quite a long contraption, and that unit on the back is fairly small compared to the length of this. So that's why I'm saying the smaller tanks might be better suited to this attachment. We'll see how he does. So far it's looking actually pretty good. If you have the big tractor with the triple wheels on, or the duals, might interfere a little bit with this when it's turning around. So depending on the tractor you're using, but looking at this is done quite a nice job of turning around. And yeah, very nice. So I'm going to go grab the other one and attach. So remember there was two configurations of this attachment, one old, one new basically. So I'm going to go grab that one, and we're going to just take a look at that as well. So we'll see you in a bit. So we're all ready to go. It's the attached item here is of a slightly different design, if you recall. We're going to lower it, and again, as soon as we lower it, it starts spitting out slurry, so you better get moving. And away we go. Now this is the second largest tank. I've attached the other one onto this. And we're just going to see how he turns around, just to make sure. Most of you have probably given up watching by now. Yes, and I don't really expect any problems, but you never know unless you test everything, because I have skipped over things in the past, and it has come around and bit me in my behind later. So I've learned my lesson several times to know that, yes, you pretty much have to test everything. And there we go. So no surprises here. Everything works perfectly as far as I can tell. Now, that doesn't mean there isn't possibly some issues with this at some point, or mod conflicts, or whatever the case may be. It always is a possibility. There's so many mods out there and so many things that can go wrong. Precision farming, it doesn't say anything about being precision farming ready. It will work with precision farming. It doesn't have the manure, it doesn't have that like the precision farming manure system regulator thingy, whatever it's called. Sorry if I'm being too technical. But anyway, there you have it, the Valmetal Maxx-Trac Dura-Tech by Custom Modding on Farming Simulator 22. Thank you all for watching, and remember, it's only a game, so till the next one, bye for now.